an and one, and that's,
that should be
an easy travel call. And now Soden's going to throw one down. Little hesitation. Finds Henderson. Back to Bedoyan for three. Far side. It's good. Back to Braga. Now Luke Soden. Pulls from deep and gets it to go.
Driving into the paint. Pena. Shot blocked by Bedoyan. Back the other way. The Bulldogs. Kazajanski. Bring down the Thunder.
I'm out of Bedford hitting lots of threes. O'Rourke hitting a couple. Ellsmore, hot from deep. So, this team, a lot different from what we've seen. But, their three-point shooting and defense was, stellar last game.
Have to agree. It all starts on the defensive end, and Jack Hinton was fire from outside, too. Great game for him. We had a chance to catch up with Coach Moreno. Harry Kozlowski has that quick interview.
We're speaking with Coach Frank Moreno, coming off a dominating win over Nashua North on Monday, 84-39. Coach, the media makes their predictions, but then they play the games. Was being picked to finish number 11th in the Division I standings provide some bulletin board material for your team?
Not really bulletin board, Harry, but definitely a little bit of extra motivation. I think everyone in the locker room felt that we were, better than what the preseason predicted us to be. So, yeah, we definitely wanted to, get out there and show that we could compete with the best teams out there. I thought we did a pretty good job, although it was sloppy against Trinity in the opening night. So, we were a little motivated and inspired just to really play well on Monday, and the kids really stepped up.
Now, this team seems to be following the same blueprint as you've had in past teams. Accuracy from the three-point line, fast transitions, aggressive defense when you want it. Plus, this year you've added some size and physicality with players like Connor O'Rourke and Ouija Dak. How did those players fit into your lineup?
Yeah, they give us, a new dimension that we haven't had for a while. So it allows us to have some versatility on offense for sure. We can do some different things. They both run pick and roll really well. They offensive rebound, which helps tremendously. And then on the defensive end, I have two rim protectors now, which really does change things for us.
Now, these BG doubleheader nights are special for both teams. They are a rival school. What does it mean for your players when you face off against BG, and what does your scouting tell you about the Cardinals this year?
Yeah, BG and Bedford have always had a rivalry, so it's always fun. And when you get the boy-girl doubleheader, you get a full house, which is great. Sometimes, some of those folks don't get to see the boys play or the girls play, so it's good to play in front of, the entire basketball community, which is great. BG, I saw them play on Tuesday night. They're a bunch of sharpshooters. They have a ton of guards who really play fast. They pressed Concord the entire night when they played them on opening night. They battled Portsmouth really, really well. So we're going to have our hands full for sure.
Thanks, Coach, and good luck tonight.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it, Harry.
Coach Frank Moreno there for the Bedford basketball team. Thank you to Harry Kozlowski for conducting that interview. Also, we want to thank our underwriters, BCTV and WBNH, thanking Primary Bank, New Hampshire's bank for business, primarybanknh.com. The Wicks Insurance Group, serving New Hampshire and the Bedford community with auto, home, life, and business insurance since 1984. The WicksInsuranceGroup.com. Also, Interim Healthcare of Manchester, personalizing care to meet your unique health needs. interimhealthcare.com. Nelson Real Estate of New Hampshire, your local brokerage boutique. Relationships built on trust. MrsNelsonsNeighborhood.com. And lastly, Great New Hampshire Restaurants. Food tastes better with family. Tbones.com or Copperdoor.com. Again, we appreciate them for underwriting our program tonight. Starting lineups are being announced right now. We welcome in everybody on WBNH 105.1, BCTV Channel 8 and 1072, as well as Nashua ETV tonight. We welcome in all of our audience from just down the road. As we mentioned, Bishop Guertin being announced for their starters right now. We'll have senior guard Matt Chow, number 1. Number 2, sophomore guard Luca Fabrizio. Number 11, the junior guard Connor McGowan. junior forward Sam Woodward, number 24, and number 34, sophomore forward Eli Youssef. The Cardinals come in with a 1-1 record. They won their first matchup against Concord 78-53, but then dropped one against Portsmouth. They hung in for a while, but ended up losing that tilt 79-66. For the Bulldogs, Jack, who do we have tonight?
Yeah, so to start it off, we have guard, a junior, number 2, Landon Elsmore. We have number 3, a junior, Logan O'Connell, rounding out the point guard and shooting guard duo. We have Jack Hinton, a senior, coming in, number 4. Number 22, Connor O'Rourke, another senior, and then a freshman, Ouija Dak, coming in, rounding out the lineup for the Bulldogs.
Dak's been a nice spark for them, especially at that freshman, just young age, and been able to contribute right away. And honestly, I was quite impressed with Luke O'Connell, another freshman on this squad, getting some minutes late in that matchup against North and putting some points on the board. We're going to take a quick timeout as our national anthem is played here in the arena, and we'll join you on the other half for Bedford basketball. Just about ready for tip-off here in Bedford High School Gymnasium. Crowd is filtering in. Decent-sized crowd across the way there, as you can all see on our broadcast. Again, WBNH 105.1, you guys won't see that, but the BCTV's Channel 8 and 1072, you will, as well as Nashua ETV joining us tonight. 8 minutes on the board, Jack. Just about ready to go.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited to come back, see the student section doing the home of the dogs. I always love that. But yeah, no, I'm glad to be back. The atmosphere is great, and looking forward to a competitive matchup, hopefully.
Official Gary Wong will be conducting ceremonies tonight. 3 official crew tonight. Watch for too many fouls being called in the first quarter. No, I'm just kidding. We always respect our officials. 8 minutes on the board. We're ready for tip-off. Connor O'Rourke will tip it off against Eli Youssef, controlled by the Bulldogs. Quick handle there by Jack Hinton. Dishes inside to Ouija Dak. Tries to get to the rim. Can't get it to go, but he's fouled on the way to the rim.
Yeah, great starting play. Way to use his athleticism, use his body, take himself to the hole, and, get the free throws at the line.
It's a big frame and needs to use it. Fouls on Matt Chow, his first team first, obviously, with only 10 seconds into this game, as Dak misses the first of 2. Takes a couple dribbles, bends those knees on the way, rattles around, can't get it to go, but Connor O'Rourke is there to clean up the mess. And the Bulldogs are ahead 2-0 early.
Need to box him out.
Chow brings it across, tries to get to the rim, and he'll pick up a foul on Jack Hinton and go to the line for 2. Obviously Hinton's first. Chow will shoot 2. Pretty simple play. That lane seemed to open up pretty wide for Chow. He just dribbled in lefty, Made the layup attempt with his right hand on the left side of the rim. A bit strong, but likely because Hinton whacked him on the way to the hoop. Misses the front end. Second is on his way and good.
Didn't seem to be much weak side help on the defensive end there, so it's a free layup.
That's fair, right? You need to have some backside help. Ellsmore brings it across. Hinton, now Dak. Dak hands it off. Here's Ellsmore. Lefty between his legs. Now Hinton straight away. Dribbles lefty, tries to get to the rim. He's blocked as he gets in close. Eli Youssef with a nice block with that right hand. Dribble, here's Youssef, high off the glass, and it's good.
Fantastic take. Way to use his right foot and pivot and spin and kiss it high off the glass.
Nice touch there for the big man. Dak now up top, dribbles lefty, guarded by Woodward. Had the cutter, couldn't get him the ball though. Now he's getting double teamed, and he drags his pivot foot. Travel is called, and the Bulldogs turn it over. 3-2 is your score early on. The Cardinals lead by 1.
Good defense by BG, not allowing the backdoor cuts, showing the hand, flashing, and, bumping them out from the paint. So it's textbook defense there from BG.
There. Matt Chow into the lane again, high off the glass, can't get it to go. It rattles out. Dak with the defensive board. Outlet. Logan O'Connell now in the corner. Hinton will pull from 3, just off. Offensive rebound by Ellsmore. Gets blocked on the way up. O'Rourke gets the rebound again, and he's fouled on the way to the hoop. The Bulldogs, with a very clear height advantage here, should be dominating the boards all night.
Yeah, O'Rourke and Dak, 2 big guys. They clearly are towering over the BG players, but it is great way to stick with the play for O'Rourke to get the 2 free throws.
O'Rourke hits the front end. Foul was called on Sam Woodward. His first, team second. 6:23 to go here in the first quarter, and the Bulldogs retake the lead. All 4 points by Connor O'Rourke. 4-3 your score. Here's Chow again for the Cardinals. Looks for the back cut. Here's Youssef, gets into the lane, kicks it out. Around near the baseline on the left side. Ball gets fumbled away, and Hinton is there for that nice steal. O'Rourke tries to take it hard. A little short on the lay-in there. I'm not sure if he got blocked or not, but no good, and defensive rebound to the Cardinals. Long 3 here. That was McGowan, no good. And now Ellsmore into the front court. Here's Logan O'Connell. Wants the pick and roll. Rejects the screen, gets back into the lane. Ooh, almost gets it down, and now gets his own rebound. Double dribbles, no call. Gets the lay-in.
Yeah, miscommunication there from BJ. They allowed him a wide open lane after the miss. They were, flashing the outside 3 area. 3 Bedford players, on the perimeter, and it was miscommunication.
Back on the defensive end, O'Rourke will pick up his first foul. Youssef got his feet tangled, and that was a tough call for O'Rourke. They do not call it on the way to the hoop. It was called on the floor. That is O'Rourke's first, second team. The Bulldogs lead 6-3 with 5:26 to go here in the first quarter. 5 seconds called on the inbound. Fabrizio could not find a teammate to get it inbound, so they turn it over.
Sure, Moreno is happy about that.
Great defense there. Hinton fakes the 3, pulls it down. Now on its way from Ellsmore, just off. Offensive board by O'Rourke, gathers himself, gets blocked on the way to the rim. Ellsmore comes away with it though. Nice dish underneath to Dak, and an easy 2.
Bedford is killing BG on the offensive boards as of early.
Absolutely, and we expect that. Just a pure size advantage is quite obvious as you look at these 2 teams next to each other. 5:03 to go here in the first quarter. 8-3 is the lead for the Bulldogs over the Cardinals. McGowan gets to the baseline, takes it strong. Dishes all the way across to the baseline. Now McGowan will take a drive and gets swatted. Big block there by Connor O'Rourke coming over on the help defense. Gets out in transition, and on the other end, Woodward comes up with a block. Wow, he's excited.
2 great help side defensive plays.
Good defense there on both sides. Fantastic. early action here. Again, the Bulldogs ahead 8-3, 4:48 to go in this first quarter. Dak tries to drive, gets batted away as Woodward gets a hand in. Here's Fabrizio. McGowan looking for cutters. Now here's Chow. Chow with a deep three. Too strong. High rebound is battled for, and coming away with is Logan O'Connell. Looks to break him down. A little crossover dribble, spin into the lane, and a nice finish for Logan O'Connell. He now has 4.
That was just textbook take to the hoop, using his shiftiness, and hitting them with the spin, and getting the open layup.
Speaking of a little strength in the lane, here's Eli Youssef getting to the rim. Dribbled hard right, finished with the left, right at the cup. Elsmore now deep three from O'Connell, can't get it to go. Defensive rebound cleared by Woodward. Now the Cardinals are out in transition. We're going to get a foul and an and one. Matt Chow driving hard, hit by Hinton on the way by. See it here on the replay. Nice coming right at you in your family room, right on the couch.
It looks like he got him with the body and, followed through with the arm. Easy call, but Hinton didn't seem too happy about that after. It's too easy.
Easy call for that official underneath. So Chow goes to the line. Completes the three-point play. And Chow now has 4. 2 for 3 from the line. Elsmore over the timeline, dishes to the corner. Here's Tyler Pickett, gets into the lane. Dishes Dak, spin move, kicks back out. O'Rourke fakes the 3, gets to his left hand, kicks high, top of the key. Here's Pickett, can't get the 3 to go. Dak with the offensive rebound on the long one, gets to the rim but too strong. Another offensive board by Logan O'Connell is too strong, and the ball trickles out of bounds off Dak.
And Dak showing his athleticism again, taking a strong power move to the hoop, got up high, but unfortunately couldn't finish it.
That's a bit too strong. Good help defense there on Fabrizio. He stops and pops, and Luca Fabrizio is on the board, and just like that, we have a tie ball game at 10.
It's just pure confidence right there, just taking him, pull up mid-range in his face. Unfortunately, he can't really do much about that.
Great drive here by Elsmore. He answers, gets his first deuce of the game. Took it hard righty, high off the glass. Got the kiss to go. 12-10. The Bulldogs lead with 2:50 left in the first quarter. Kick to the corner. Here's Chow for 3. Can't get it to go. Offensive board to McGowan. He kicks it up high. Now he'll pull the trigger. Can't get it to go. Dak with the rebound. Make sure no defenders are in the way. Didn't want a cheap turnover there, and Logan O'Connell will bring it over half court. O'Connell between the legs, behind the back, spin move into the lane, high off the glass, can't get it to go. O'Rourke was there for the rebound, but it trickles out of his hands. And now, nice pick off there by Landon Elsmore.
Great defensive play there, reading the pass.
Logan O'Connell for 3, can't get it to go, gets his own rebound. O'Rourke gets fouled as he got the offensive board and brought it down, a little reach in.
It's every coach's dream to follow your shot.
Josh Corvo will pick up the foul. We have him as 32 on our roster, he's 35 on the floor. Inbound play. And now Elsmore gets a look, pulls it down, pulls up close to the foul line, but off left. BG back in transition on their offensive end. 12-10 is your score. 1:40 to go in the first quarter. Nice back cut there by Youssef, and he evens the score. He has 6, leading the Cardinals. 12-12 as we close the first quarter here. Dak gets called for the travel as he got tied up top. Corvo got a hand in, and he took a few too many steps, so turnover Bedford.
Catch before you run.
Tough one there. Fabrizio over the timeline. Dishes to Youssef. measures. Lefty drive into the lane. Dishes. And a foul there. Pickett came out a little too strong. Body contact will draw that foul. Fourth team foul for the Bulldogs. Next one puts them in the penalty for this quarter. 1:08 to go. Fabrizio now guarded by Logan O'Connell. Pulls from three, can't get it to go. Offensive board and putback is off. Woodward was there. Little up fake here, can't get it to go. And now cleared defensively by Ali Shakir. Pulls it down. Dish back. Luke O'Connell into the middle for Ellsmore. Now back to O'Connell, who finishes. Nice job by the freshman with the lefty finish down in the lane in traffic. 14-12 is your score. The Bulldogs lead by 2.
Shakir.
Youssef will pull. Can't get it to go. Long three-pointer. Nice tap back by Connor McGowan, though, right in the lane. He gets on the board, and the score is tied. 20 seconds to go in this first quarter. Good match so far. Ellsmore dribbles, settles, picks up a pick from Dak. They look to pick and roll. It's not there. Kick to the corner. Logan O'Connell for three, no good. Dak tries to get the rebound, but he's fouled. Loose ball foul. We'll give that ball to the Bulldogs with 4.5 seconds to go in the first. Josh Corvo picks up the foul.
Fantastic hustle by Ouija Dak, seeing the ball come off the rim and just go for it. That's as a freshman, that's what you love to see, those hustle plays.
Aggressiveness to the ball, and it gives the Bulldogs another chance here. And now Jack May's going to get called for a little push-off on the inbound. Tough call there. Looked like it was accurate, though, as he got that forearm up. A little push-off was fairly obvious, so the Cardinals will get the last look at it, perhaps, with 4.0 seconds left in this first quarter.
I think Jack May's used to playing quarterback and stiff-arming a defender.
Getting those would-be tacklers off of him. Fabrizio over the timeline, off the glass hard. Very close, but no good. And we end the first quarter 14-14. Great first opening quarter there, Jack. Any observations?
Yeah, I would just say, defensively, both teams are coming out with intensity. The weak side help for Bedford hasn't been as strong as it was last game. That was kind of their big thing, the big stressor that kind of helped them out and get transition points. In this game, they're kind of allowing some unneeded offensive rebounds and lack of defensive help. It's giving BG a lot of opportunities on the offensive end. Bedford just, I think, needs to stick with it on the offensive end as well. They've also gotten a lot of offensive rebounds. Both teams have been doing most of the rebounds offensively. Bedford just needs to keep that drive, keep getting those offensive rebounds that will lead to more outside shots.
Bulldogs got out to, I believe it was at least a 5-point, maybe even a 7-point lead early. The Cardinals able to scrap back. A lot of that was Ouija Dak hustling on those offensive boards. I know you had some interactions with him early in your basketball career.
That's not new to me. As a senior playing on St. George basketball in Manchester, Ouija was a 7th grader. And I'm not new to that. He'd bust me a lot in practice, out-rebound me, kind of bully me. As a 7th grader, as a senior, it was a little demoralizing for me.
I would imagine.
But no, Ouija's an awesome kid, and I'm glad to see him, making such an impact as a freshman. But I always knew it was in him. He's a fantastic basketball player.
Great to see. We're just about ready to start the second quarter here. Some maintenance on that far side as the court sweeper scoots out and away. 8 minutes back on the board, and we're tied at 14, ready for this second quarter to begin. McGowan will inbound for the Cardinals. Quick pause here by the official. Now we're ready to go. Inbounded into the backcourt for Luca Fabrizio, guarded by Ali Shakir. Up top, here's Youssef, dribbles hard, lefty, kicks for Fabrizio, and he travels.
Right in front of the official, pretty easy call there.
Tough one there, he faked the shot, hesitated, kicked it to the top of the key for Prescott, who has checked into the game for the Cardinals, and just dragged those feet, so the travel is called. Ellsmore now for the Bulldogs. Righty dribble. Here's O'Connell in the lane. Can't get it to go. That was Logan. Luke O'Connell tried to tap it up with his right hand, but couldn't quite get enough on it. And the Cardinals clear the defensive boards. Youssef now, handoff to Chow in the middle. Gets to the rim, but can't finish. Tried to get it lefty. Didn't quite have the spin that he needed. Now Shakir takes it all the way to the hoop and scores. Ali Shakir puts the Bulldogs ahead 16-14. Fabrizio gets doubled up top. Youssef open for three, can't get it to go. Logan O'Connell with the defensive board. He'll take it, looks to go coast to coast, and now gets shut down by the help defense. Shakir looked like he took a little hop there. Kicks to the corner, Jack May can't get it to go. Three-pointer was just a touch strong, but great hustle by the Bulldogs. Gets them another chance. Shakir fumbling it around, now right down in the lane. As Landon Ellsmore couldn't get it to go, and as the Bulldogs hustle after it, it goes off of them out off the baseline. So the Cardinals will take over.
And even if you're Bedford, you still got to love the hustle. Even though they couldn't get the basket, you know, crashing the boards, getting 2-3 offensive rebounds. You can get mad at the fact that they didn't score, but you can't get mad at the fact that they're hustling and trying to get it up and in.
Hinton and O'Rourke back in for the Bulldogs. Logan O'Connell will take a seat. Drive here is missed. Luke O'Connell comes away with the board. Ellsmore is also on the bench for now. O'Rourke gets stuffed. Offensive board by Jack May. Hinton for three in the corner, can't get it to go. Cleared by Fabrizio. We'll settle things down, call out a few plays. Cardinals get organized. Dribble handoff to Youssef. Over for Woodward. Now Chow. Chow into the lane. Will pull up just inside the free throw line. Nice rebound by Prescott. His putback is no good. O'Rourke with the defensive rebound. Now Luke O'Connell hands it off. Shakir drives hard. Tries to finish righty off that left side, and it couldn't quite get it to dangle through. Youssef gets swatted. O'Rourke, one of those rim protectors that Coach Moreno was talking about. And now Jack May will pick up the foul on the floor.
Unnecessary reach-up.
Yeah, I mean, he's right there for the double. He's got Connor O'Rourke. Tall fella, long, lanky arms. He's trying to help defend as well. Get the kick out. But yeah, he gets called for that reach. And with two fouls, he's going to take a seat. Dak back in. O'Rourke will guard Baines. And now McGowan. Little step back three, can't get it to go. Rebound, battled for. Luke O'Connell with a surprisingly veteran play for the freshman. Throws it off Isaac Baines. And the Bulldogs will get possession.
Another example of freshmen and Bedford players really making an impact. Just great heads-up play. You'd see that out of a senior most times, but as a freshman showing poise and making the smart heads-up play.
They triangulate. Luke O'Connell gets an open three, can't get it to go. Rebounded by McGowan. He's into the front court, into the corner. Prescott looks for the three and now gets blocked. O'Rourke again getting those long arms up there. And now Ouija Dak will get fouled by Baines as they tried to get the transition going.
I think for my count, O'Rourke already has about 3 blocks, really showing his paint presence down low.
Shakir will bring it up for the Bulldogs. 16-14 still your score, just under 5 minutes left in the first half. The Bulldogs ahead by 2. Dak, Shakir now to the foul line. Luke O'Connell strong on the shot. Did he call glass? It doesn't matter, it still counts. 4 points for Luke O'Connell, and the Bulldogs are ahead by that same margin. Reach here by Shakir. He's trying to apply some pressure on McGowan. Prescott will take a seat as Eli Youssef checks back in. Youssef has been impressive here in the first half, 6 points. Nearly half of those for the Cardinal. And now Fabrizio will get called on a push-off. A little chirp between the players. That's a little strong arm push out to the side, and
Seems like O'Connell and Fabrizi are getting a little chippy out there. Little hand checks.
Like to see the competitiveness. Here's Elsmore. Brings it across half court. Finds Logan O'Connell along that left side. O'Rourke up top now. Elsmore runs the pick and roll. Nice dish down low for O'Rourke, who finishes lefty. And O'Rourke has 6 now. 20-14 is your score. The Bulldogs ahead 6. Just about 4 minutes to go here in the second half. Youssef measures, dribbles righty into the lane, high off the glass, and gets it to go. Nice finish by Eli Youssef. He has a game-high 8. Bulldogs by 4, 3:45 in this second quarter. Elsmore will run the pick and roll this time with Dak. Dak gets doubled down low on that block. They leave Logan O'Connell open for 3, and his three-pointer is just a bit strong. Outlet pass nearly picked off, but Baines has numbers, and O'Rourke, beautiful hand in the passing lane. Now he's going to need some help there. Youssef puts it high off the glass, and an awkward shot still goes in. 10 points for Youssef, and the lead is cut to 2. Elsmore now, lefty dribble, has the size advantage, kicks to the corner, Hinton for 3, can't get it to go, too hard. Dak on the rebound, he gets fouled before he has a chance to put it back up. Putback is no good. Foul is called on Isaac Baines, who will come out. Woodward checks in for him. Korovo back on the floor.
Bedford cannot seem to get the threes going today.
They can. They were on fire on Monday. They have been cold here tonight. Here's Elsmore into the lane. Nice spin move back. Takes it hard to the hoop and gets it to go. Good strength there right in the middle. You saw that football strength on that play right there. 22-18. The Bulldogs ahead by 4. McGowan, crossover dribble, steps it back. Three-pointer too strong. Pulled down by Elsmore. Fabrizio nearly with the steal, and O'Connell gets into the lane, short on the lay-in attempt. Here's Youssef in transition. Hinton comes back, gets a hand in, and disrupts the transition. Dak, bounce pass. Elsmore for 3, gets it to go, and there's the first one for the night. And I think we're going to have a loose ball foul too. So the basket is good.
On Corvo.
They call Corvo for the foul. That's his 3rd. Three-pointer counts, so it's 25-18, a 7-point lead for the Bulldogs. 2:14 to go in this first half. Bulldogs get it on back on that loose ball foul. Elsmore dribbles. He's guarded by Chow. And now Coach Moreno wants to take a timeout, talk things over. 2:04 to go in this first half, and the Bulldogs ahead by 7.
If you want to watch more BCTV coverages, on Monday, January 6th at 7:30 p.m., men's ice hockey takes on Concord in Sullivan Arena. And Tuesday, January 7th, the girls' basketball team is home at BHS Arena, or Stadium, at 7 p.m. against Pinkerton. And Friday, January 10th at 7 p.m., the boys are back in the gym facing Manchester Memorial. Tune into all those on BCTV, Bedford 105.1.
Nice finish there by Shakir on the replay. Seeing a couple highlights from throughout this first half. Harry Kozlowski will bring that hockey game to you. You have Jay Bergeron with you on that night? All right, you're supposed to. We'll see what happens. Great hockey action for the Bulldogs. Inbound play to Ouija Dak, too strong, but cleaned up by O'Rourke, and he has 8. Offensive board again, and O'Rourke's height has been really helpful tonight. A couple of blocks, some rebounds. Tried to get another block there, but Youssef is just too strong. He has 12, and he's been impressive tonight. Lefty, righty, finishing at the rim. Rebounds has been really helpful. And now a turnover here by Landon Elsmore.
Moreno is not happy about that.
Seemed like it was a little bit careless or unfortunate. He's taking responsibility. 27-20. O'Connell tries to tip it away from Fabrizio on the inbound. Corner, here's Woodward. Drives hard on the baseline, can't get it to go. And the ball gets batted around and off a Bulldog player. I believe it was O'Rourke last touching it. McGowan will inbound for Bishop Guertin. And before he does that, the Cardinals will take a timeout to set up a play. 1:23 to go in this first half. The Bulldogs ahead 27-20. Yeah, you pick. Go ahead.
Sorry. High school officials are needed all across the state, and they're looking for referees at all levels. To sign up, you can go to NHIAA.org to apply and learn more. And the BCTV app can be downloaded on Apple and Android devices on the App Store.
Of course it can. Get after it.
And WBNH streaming is now live on our website at Bedford1051.com. And are on phone apps like TuneIn, T-U-N-E-I-N, and can be accessed by even Alexa with asking, can I watch Bedford 1051?
Yeah, well, listen to 1051, I think, right? It's radio. That's all right. All good. I just want to go back to that officials comment, too. If you have interest in becoming an official, all sports, it's not just basketball, all sports at the high school level are in desperate need of officials. So please reach out if you have interest, experience. Even if you don't have experience, get involved, help out these teams, enjoy what they love doing. Here's Youssef. He'll pull from just beyond the foul line. No good. Hinton with the defensive rebound. Just about a minute to go here in the first half. O'Connell pulls and gets it to go. 7 points for Logan O'Connell. 30-20. The Bulldogs lead by 10. Youssef dribbles hard lefty, uses that body, shields it out, gets that to go. 14 points in the first half for Eli Youssef. He's been powering this Cardinals offense. Next high scorer is Matt Chow with 4. Elsmore gets pressured by Chow, brings it into lane, spin move, help defense comes across. They block it. Now Ouija Dak for 3. Can't get it to go. In and out for Dak. Now out trying to get an easy bucket and ripped. Youssef couldn't quite protect it. Dak tips it away. And now a foul gets called on McGowan.
I like to see the replay on that because O'Connell was going at 1,000,000 miles per hour. I'm not sure if he got tripped or if he tripped on his own foot. Let's see.
McGowan tried to reach behind to tap it away. Little poke to get that ball loose. And it was probably a little bit of a sell job there by Logan. That's okay. We're getting a couple of nods around us. That's all right. First is good for O'Connell. Second on the way. 16.8 seconds left in this first half. The first game of a doubleheader tonight. The girls will also be taking on Bishop Guertin following our broadcast here. Also, you will be able to see it right here for everybody listening and watching, as the Bulldogs will take on the Cardinals in the second half of this doubleheader. Back cut here. Fabrizio looking for McGowan. Couldn't get it to go. 3 seconds. 2. Matt Chow will take a three-pointer. No good as the buzzer sounds. And the Bulldogs will take a 10-point lead into halftime. 32-22. As Coach Moreno probably not overly thrilled, but still can't be too upset with that 10-point lead. We will take a break, put it back to the radio for a little while, and join you on the other side for second half action here from Bedford High School Gymnasium.
Coach, team's playing great. A lot of heart and hustle out there in front of a full hometown crowd. Getting a lot of looks from the three-point line, but not a lot is materialized. Is that something you talk about in the locker room at halftime?
Yeah, absolutely. We can't expect we're going to have a game every week like we did Monday night, so we got to change things up a little bit, try and get to the basket a little bit more, get some of the closer buckets, and then hopefully those threes will fall when we kick it out as we progress through the game.
Great. Thanks so much. Good luck out there. Have a good second half.
Thank you, Molly Top. Coach interview there at halftime with Coach Frank Moreno. 10-point lead for the Bulldogs. They're ahead 32-22 over the visiting Bishop Guertin Cardinals. Again, you could hear that they were getting some open looks throughout that first half. He was pleased with the production at the rim, and hopefully the production beyond the arc starts to kick up here in the second half. What are you looking for in the second half here? Jack Watson, who's joining me tonight on the call.
Well, like you said, you got to take it in, get the production down low. That'll open up shots outside for Bedford. And they come crashing in. It's gonna create open threes. And, you know, Bedford has always been a good shooting team, and especially this group has been shooting really well. So I expect them to start to get those open looks and hopefully to get them to fall. Then for BG, you got to just, you know, be disciplined on the defensive end, help side. Got to be disciplined. They've already done a good job at that end. Holding Bedford to 32 points for a half is very good, typically, because Bedford is always usually a high-scoring team. So I think if BG keeps that defensive intensity and keeps the defensive help, I think they'll be in good shape.
In good shape they will be. Only 2 made three-pointers in that first half for the Bulldogs. Before the second half starts, well, I just want to make sure that we're thanking our underwriters from both BCTV and WBNH. Again, Primary Bank, New Hampshire's bank for business, primarybanknh.com. The Wicks Insurance Group, serving New Hampshire and the Bedford community with auto, home, life, and business insurance since 1984. TheWicksInsuranceGroup.com. Interim Healthcare of Manchester, personalizing care to meet your unique health needs. InterimHealthcare.com. Nelson Real Estate of New Hampshire, your local brokerage boutique. Relationships built on trust. MrsNelsonsNeighborhood.com. And great New Hampshire restaurants. Food tastes better with family. Tbones.com or Copperdoor.com. We're ready to go. 8 minutes back on the board, and Elsmore will bring it over into the front court for the Bulldogs. Hinton up top here. Ball bounces away from O'Connell, and he shields that ball away nicely. McGowan's going to pick up a foul here. Nice job by Logan O'Connell getting a little chicken wing out there and protecting the ball. That could have probably gone either way. Inbound to Elsmore. Started by Matt Chow. Here's Connor O'Rourke. And now Logan O'Connell dribbles hard lefty. Good defense by McGowan, moving his feet. Weegee Dak now will drive. Gets to the lane but falls down. Youssef picks it up. His outlet pass is picked off by Logan O'Connell, who takes a bump in the lane. Shot is short. Cleared by McGowan. He looks to go coast to coast. Fabrizio for three. Can't get it to go. Just short. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. Here's Elsmore. Hard righty drive. Passes out to Hinton for three. Got it.
The drive and kick. What did I say? They had the defense collapse. Hinton open in the corner, and just easy money.
Get hitting that open look. He's got a good chance of hitting that shot. The Bulldogs go up by 13. Youssef. We got travel up top there. Wasn't called. And Fabrizio hits it along two, I believe. Two. Fabrizio now with 4. Couldn't quite tell if he was beyond the arc or not. Probably just a foot inside. Elsmore now for the Bulldogs. Dak. Hesitation. Gets to the glass. Lefty finish. And Dak now has 4.
Strong take by Dak there. Textbook. Using the chicken wing a little bit there to get in between the two defenders. And strength.
O'Rourke with another block on Youssef. Chow and O'Rourke with a second block. He's got to have 5 by now. I don't know, maybe 55. That's not an official number, but whatever.
Making his presence known.
Long and lanky. He's got arms of an ape, and he's using them tonight. 6:13 to go here in the third quarter. The Bulldogs ahead 37-24. Dak gets a hand into the passing lane. We got a foul called. I believe that's going to be on Woodward, and it is. As he tried to battle back into that play and fouls Dak. Prevents the layup, but does pick up. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. That's going to be called on Dak.
I think he hand checked him on the way to get the ball in transition.
Yeah, so that gets called on Dak. I was wrong on that. So the Cardinals with the ball. Fabrizio tries to get some room. Youssef, handoff to Fabrizio. Youssef pulls from 3, no good. Hinton with the rebound. Out quickly, 3-on-2. O'Rourke steps back. He'll pull from 3, no good, too hard. Youssef outlets to McGowan. Back and forth affair. Euro step, lefty off the glass, can't get it to go. Elsmore now back quickly. Hesitation. Cross-court pass. That's Logan O'Connell. Too strong on the 3. Now a long outlet pass from McGowan. Easy deuce, he lays it in.
Great transition offense there from BG.
Back and forth affair over that last minute. Bulldogs ahead by 11, 37-26. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Hinton fakes the three. O'Rourke hands it off. O'Connell dribbles into the lane, gets some space for himself. Shot's too short. They hustle for the rebound, and Chow comes away with it for the Cardinals. In the corner, Woodward short. Rebound, O'Rourke. Doing all the dirty work tonight, Connor O'Rourke. Dak dishes off. O'Rourke can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound and then batted away. The Cardinals back out on the break. Fabrizio hesitation. Pulls from the baseline. It's good. Fabrizio now has 6.
Beautiful shot by Fabrizio. Sorry, whoa, goodness. For Fabrizio. It's just textbook rip through mid-baseline jumper.
Ellsmore can't get the lay in to go. Woodward comes away with it. McGowan takes it strong. That's an offensive. Ooh. Whoa. Wow. To me, it looked like it was an offensive.
Seems set.
The official disagreed. That was Logan O'Connell picking up the foul. Perhaps he felt like he slid his feet there as we looked on the replay. And McGowan goes to the line for 2. First is good for Connor McGowan, junior guard. Saw it there on the replay again. Thank you for that, Andrew Fenn. Keep playing that. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. 4:08 remains in the third quarter. The second is good for McGowan. 6 points for Connor McGowan. 37-30, and that 13-point lead has been cut by 6. Ball tipped away from Dak. As he tried to take it hard into the lane. Big physical play by the freshman, Ouija Dak. Ellsmore will inbound for the Bulldogs. Dak gets position on the block. Puts his shoulder down, a little up fake. Gets it to go. Dak with 6. That's tough to stop down there. Big body using his strength right at the rim. 39-30. Bulldogs by 9. Fabrizio to Youssef. Youssef with 14 first half points. Yet to score here in the second half. Woodward gets caught down on the baseline, and the Cardinals are forced to take a timeout. 3:34 to go in the third quarter. The Bulldogs by 9. Again, we welcome in our viewers. VCTV channels 8 and 1072. Also broadcasting down in Nashua tonight on ETV for this Bulldogs Cardinals doubleheader. The boys playing now, of course, and the girls will take the court just after this boys game finishes. We're also on WBNH 105.1 tonight. Great to be able to bring this game to all these listeners and viewers. 10-point halftime lead blossomed to 13 for moments. And now the Cardinals have scrapped back. It's 9 right now, 39-30 is your score. Fabrizio will inbound for the Cardinals. Youssef hands it back to Fabrizio. Now Chow, all deep in this right corner. Back cut, found, beautiful pass by Chow to Woodward, and Woodward gets on the board. That's his first basket of the game. 39-32.
Chow with the vision. Unbelievable pass there.
Dak takes it strong, gets blocked. Bulldogs will keep the ball though. Oh no, they're going to call a foul. Did I miss that? They did call a foul.
Interesting.
I believe that was on, oh yeah, there you go, Sam Woodward, I believe. They called it on 44. There's no 44 on the roster, nor a 44 on the court, so somebody is a little confused. I believe it was on Woodward. That ball.
On 34, so that'd be.
Oh, they call it on Youssef, so that's 34.
we could see with the follow through too on the replay. He kind of got him with the follow through. So it's a good call there by the refs.
Dak's first free throw dangled on the rim and finally fell, and his second is a swish. 8 points for Dak, 41-32. The lead is back to 9. Wow, nice dish all the way out, and ooh, tough one there. Dak closed it out, wasn't quite in control, and Youssef took a step into that body contact, and Dak will draw the foul.
Smart play by Youssef, really, to go with the up fake and go right into him. Instead of going around, he went into him and caused the foul. So there's a veteran play there by Youssef.
2 fouls on Dak. We'll have him go to the bench. Fabrizio now dribbles hard lefty, gets it up, doesn't draw the foul, pulled away by May on the defensive rebound. And now Ali Shakir looks for the handoff, now dishes high. Tyler Pickett for 3, can't get it to go, just too strong. Rebounded by Youssef. Fabrizio dishes to Woodward, back to Fabrizio, deep in the right corner. Cutter for Woodward. And he's fouled. I believe that's going to be May picking up his third, and it is.
Try to help from the weak side, but got a little too greedy. Went for the reach, went for the ball, but got all arm, unfortunately.
So that foul is called, third on May. Youssef now drawing May as a defender. Crossover dribble, now gets stuck on the baseline. Woodward fakes, Fabrizio, up fake, dribbles righty. Back up top for McGowan. McGowan will pull from 3. It's good. McGowan has 9 now. The lead is cut to 6. 41-35. The Bulldogs ahead with 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Shakir directing traffic. May. Back to Shakir. The drive hard righty. And that reach will get called. Sam Woodward picks up the foul.
Reach, yeah. It also looked like, too, on my perspective, it looked like he got him a little bit with the bump of the body as well. So either way, it's a foul.
It is a foul. It is his second. Third team foul here in the third quarter. And on the way for 3, can't get it to go, was Elsmore. Shakir there for the offensive rebound. He drives hard. Lefty. Closed off nicely. Now May gets into the lane. Up and off the glass. And Jack May is on the board with 2. McGowan gets it tipped away. Woodward throws to the corner to nobody. And it's a turnover by the Cardinals. 1:34 in this third quarter. 43-35. The Bulldogs ahead by 8.
BG was looking to push there, but couldn't control themselves, and it led to the bad pass and a turnover.
Tyler Pickett looks for cutters. Shakir, top of the key. Elsmore, right wing. Surveys. May cuts through the middle. He'll settle things down. Now Luke O'Connell will pull. No good. Long 3-pointer for the lefty. Just off to the left-hand side. Ticking down to a minute to go in the third quarter. Bulldogs hold an 8-point lead. Fabrizio, nice pull-up jumper, and it's good. He's got 8-6 here in the third quarter as we're inside 60 seconds. 6-point lead for the Bulldogs. Elsmore dribbles up top, sets up the offense. Here, now O'Connell. Pickett fakes to the right, gets to the left. Rebound comes off for the Cardinals as Pickett's attempt just too strong. And an empty possession for the Bulldogs. Quick substitution here for the Cardinals as Corriveau checks back in. Just about 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Fabrizio with his hard lefty, finishes righty at the rim, and he's pretty excited about it. He's into double digits.
His last couple of possessions, he's been scoring at will, some might say.
And the Cardinals needed that. He only had 2 first-half points, 8 here in the third quarter. Shakir dishes to Elsmore, ball on the ground, fought for, scrambling, and Woodward was laying on the baseline, but the official calls a jump ball, and it will be in favor of the Cardinals. 8.5 seconds to go. This game is suddenly a 4-point game. The Bulldogs still hold that 43-39 lead. Fabrizio looks for a foul, pulls up, gets that leg high, a la Dirk Nowitzki. He gets a shot to go as we close out that third quarter. 10 points in that third quarter for Fabrizio, and they pull to within 2, 43-41 after 3.
Fabrizio is having the BG fans on their feet as they come back. You know, momentum is starting to shift towards BG.
For good reason. Youssef with 14 first half points. He was quiet in the third as Luca Fabrizio took over the scoring for the Cardinals. Kind of quiet for the Bulldogs. Ouija Dak came through. He has 6 points in that third quarter. He is tied for second with Connor O'Rourke. For the Bulldogs, Logan O'Connell, who was quiet in that third quarter, leads the Bulldogs with 9.
I think the student section's imitating us over there, actually, with the ESPN dogs.
I like it. I like it. It's just respectful, you know. They appreciate what we do. They're trying to do their best impression.
Although we're not slamming on the desk like that.
Yeah, true. Fair enough. And we wouldn't take on the moniker of ESPN. I hope next time they have a poster that says BCTV instead of ESPN.
We should make that happen.
Yeah, no disrespect to ESPN. You know, have a little hometown pride. We are ready to go for this fourth quarter. 8 minutes back on the board. The Bulldogs hold a 2-point lead after leading by as much as 13. The Cardinals have chipped away, and now trail just by 2.
That is all because of defensive intensity. They've really turned up the pace, really turned up the heat, and it's, you know, leading Bedford to a lot of turnovers and unnecessary passes, and it's just causing a lot of havoc.
Both teams at 1-1 coming into this tilt, looking to get above 500. Here's Elsmore as we start the fourth quarter. Hinton will pull for 3 quickly. Oh, in and out. Rattled it out. Oh, a tough call there. Official was right there as they tried to swarm the ball. And O'Rourke will pick up the foul as he reached in. I believe that's his second.
Yeah, used his body from behind and kind of chipped him a little bit. And, you know, that's right in front of the ref. That's an easy call when you use your body, bump in. It's easy.
Good look for Hinton, doesn't go, and now the Cardinals have a chance to tie, 43-41. Youssef takes it hard, kicks to the corner. Chow for 3, short. O'Rourke with the defensive board. Logan O'Connell now. Crossover dribble, lefty into the lane. Elsmore with a head of steam, tries to get down into the lane, and he gets stripped. Corvo tied him up, pulled it away. Now he turns it over. Hinton on the break. He gets fouled from behind, and it's good. And he'll have the opportunity for an and one.
Way to concentrate, and, you know, switch from the right to the left hand after getting hit with the contact. That's just great play there. Great concentration and control there from Hinton.
Steinbreck will pick up the foul. And Hinton will look to expand this lead. Free throw too strong. O'Rourke comes down with it, and he's fouled.
O'Rourke with another offensive rebound. He's been all over the boards tonight.
Prescott will pick up the foul. Will also find a seat on the bench as Woodward comes back in for the Cardinals. 45-41, and the Bulldogs with another possession. Elsmore. They try to clear out for O'Rourke. Entry pass, a little low. O'Rourke has a tough time with it. Tries to get it out to Dak, but before he makes that pass, Coach Moreno right there calls timeout. 6:59 to go in the game. 45-41 is your score. The Bulldogs by 4.
It's a savvy call there from Moreno. Right there, right going up, right up to the refs, calling the timeout in an instant. It's just a great job there from Moreno.
Yeah, you saw O'Rourke on the floor with fear of travel. 2 defenders right there. He was ready to make a turnover for sure, and Coach Moreno preserved the possession. Heads up play by the coach. A lot of pink in the arena tonight. The Pink for Zinc organization is here trying to raise some money in honor of Charlie Zink. Again, the girls will have pink shooters as they come out for warm-ups as we get ready for the second half of this doubleheader. Landon Ellsmore will inbound for the Bulldogs. Looks for Dak. Well defended. Almost 5 seconds. Dak underneath the basket and too far underneath the basket. He gets blocked by the rim.
There's also great defense there for Core about putting his hands up and not letting Dak get the easy bucket underneath.
Chow gets a little room. Blocked from behind. Great play by Logan O'Connell. Now Dak will bring it up court. Crossover dribble. 2 steps. He gets fouled on the way to the rim. They call it on the ground, though. 35. That's Josh Corvo and his 4th foul. And he's going to come out as he picked up number 4. 6:38 to go in the game. 4-point lead for the Bulldogs. Ellsmore looks to inbound. He was close to that 5 seconds last time. Again, close here. O'Connell beats his man off the dribble. And he has his first points of the second half. 11 now for Logan O'Connell. 47-41. The Bulldogs by 6. Youssef. Lefty drive. Tries to draw the foul. Can't get it. Dak on the ground. Nice bounce pass to O'Rourke. Hinton now. Dribbles hard lefty. He's fouled. Ooh, tough call there. Woodward had good body position. Moved his feet, but he'll get called for the foul. I believe that's his 3rd.
It seemed like he bumped him a little bit on the baseline, but that's also a tacky call.
Tough one there.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
4 team fouls for the Cardinals. Next one puts the Bulldogs in the bonus. Dak tries to drive. Ball gets tipped away. It's on the ground. Far side official is going to call a foul
on Woodward.
Tough one. That's Woodward's 4th. And that puts Ouija Dak on the line.
It's another tough call there.
Big call, too. I mean, yes, tough call. Little ticky-tack. Official thought he was draped all over Dak as he was trying to get possession. And now Coach Will Horn will get a warning from the officials as he kept his jawing going. Not that I disagree with Coach Horn. I honestly think that was a tough call.
Yeah.
2 tough calls right in a row on Woodward as Dak makes good on the first.
Also saw Dak a little bit, flexing and stretching that right elbow, I believe, or left elbow, sorry.
Great hustle by Dak as he hits the second. He's now in double digits, joins Logan O'Connell, who has 11. 49-41. Bulldogs have stretched that 2-point lead to 8. Fabrizio into the lane, tries to find the cutter, batted away and out off of White.
Definitely think that was the right call there. It looked like it hit off Ellsmore, I believe, on his hand as he was diving forward.
Good hustle by both players. 5:40 to go in this game. The Bulldogs ahead by 8, 49-41. Fabrizio to Youssef. Ooh. I believe they're going to get Logan O'Connell on the reach. Ball out of bounds under the basket. Logan's 2nd foul on the night. And Coach Horn will take a timeout for the Cardinals. They trail by 8 with 5:37 to go in the game. Again, tonight's broadcast on WBNH 105.1, as well as BCTV's channels 8 and 1072. We also welcome in the Nashua viewers on ETV.
We also have more games as well coming up for you guys on BCTV. On Monday, January 6th at 7:30, boys hockey takes on Concord at Sullivan Arena. And then Tuesday, January 7th at 7 p.m., the girls basketball team will be back at BHS taking on Pinkerton, a highly anticipated matchup. And then Friday, January 10th at 7 p.m., the boys basketball team will be back here versus Manchester Memorial. So make sure to tune in and watch that.
Nice programming as we kick off the new year. We celebrate New Year's the week before, and we get excited for the rest of the winter season. Nice variety that we're able to broadcast here on BCTV. Kudos to Bill Jennings, Andrew Fenn for bringing this all to the town of Bedford, as well as Harry Kozlowski helping out on the radio side. The Cardinals will inbound it. Bulldogs jump into a 2-3. Corvo tries to get it up off the glass, can't get it to go. Dak with the defensive rebound. He's double teamed. Does nicely defend them off. Hinton in the corner. Fakes, gets into the lane, and he travels. A little extra step there.
Dragged his pivot foot a little bit there. It was a savvy play, trying to get the defender up, lean into him. But fortunately, he dragged that foot.
Not a bad play by Hinton to try to get that foul, but it doesn't go. Youssef now. Again, quiet in the second half, looking to get his first points of the second half, and he does. Nice finger roll up off the left side of the glass with the right hand, and he has a game-high 16. 5 minutes to go in the game. Bulldogs ahead by 5. O'Connell, footwork, gets it off the glass to go. Logan O'Connell has 13. Nice patience there by Logan O'Connell. Used his pivot foot well, got some daylight. Little back cut here, and it's picked off. Ouija Dax now turns it over. McGowan, and he'll pick up the foul. Tough one there. Dak made a great play, and then turned it over right away. McGowan, as you can see, just sneaking on that backside as they tried to get it to Elsmore.
Don't think he was aware of McGowan, but with the ball, you always got to be aware.
Sure do. Logan O'Connell will pick up his third foul as McGowan makes good on the front end. 4:37 in the game. 51-44, and it'll stay that way as Connor McGowan misses the second. 3 for 4 from the line tonight for McGowan. Elsmore, cross-court pass. Here's Logan O'Connell. They look for the pick and roll with O'Rourke. Hand off to Dak. Crossover dribble, gives himself a little space, and the pull-up J goes. Wow, another dimension to Dak's game there. He has 12. 53-44. Youssef kicks to the corner. McGowan now. Up fakes. Crossover dribble. Now behind the back. Elsmore reaching a little bit. No call. Youssef dances. Can't get the lay-in to go. The rebound comes back to him, and now he'll get a chance for an and one. Tough one there as it bounced away from the defensive rebounders. The basket is good. He has 18 and will look for 19 from the line.
Youssef there, great job is saying with the play. I was saying with the play in the first half, he was on fire. The second half, he's kind of been quiet, but that will hopefully shift the tide for him. The and one is definitely a confidence booster.
O'Rourke picks up his third foul on the play, and the Bulldogs have 4 team fouls, and the Cardinals will be in the bonus next time. Rebound pops all the way out to Ali Shakir. Hands off to Elsmore at the top of the key. 3.5 to go in this game. Bulldogs by 7. O'Connell almost gets picked by his own player as Dak was cutting through. Pick and roll here for O'Rourke, excuse me. Can't quite get it with balance in the lane, so Elsmore wisely takes it back up top and resets the offense. Dak dribbles hard lefty. Shakir for 3, left corner, too strong. Hustling for the rebound, and it comes down to Matt Chow for the Cardinals. He gets triple teamed. Woodward ahead for Youssef. He lays it in, and it's good. Youssef with 20.
Great transition offense there from BG.
Lead is cut to 5. Elsmore hands to Dak. Shakir cuts back outside. Down low in the block for Elsmore. Logan O'Connell, lefty drive in the lane, finishes high over 2 people trying to defend. They can't do it. Logan O'Connell with 15. Presses the lead back to 7. Youssef, crossover dribble. draws the foul. O'Rourke picks up his fourth.
Seemed like he wasn't set in position when he was trying to follow, and I think they're going to get him on the, I think they got him on the arms coming down a little bit when he was going up, but fortunately he was out of position. That's what happens.
Smart play by Youssef. Impressive player, just a sophomore. Gets the front end to go here. 14 first half points for Youssef. Quiet in the third quarter, but he's come alive in the fourth with 7 so far, looking for 8. Takes the dribble, bends the knees. Free throw is no good. Pulled away by Dak, who gets whacked and no call. And now Elsmore will bring it over. 55-49. 2 minutes to go in this game. The Bulldogs ahead by 6. O'Connell kicks it off his foot, gets the ball back, and lays it in. Wow, that was an awkward play, but very fortunate for the Bulldogs, and they stretch it to 8.
Got a couple of fortunate bounces. One off the save going out of bounds, and then the tip to Logan O'Connell.
Spin move by Youssef. Beautiful play. Youssef with 23. He's a crafty player. Here's Logan O'Connell. He gets double teamed. Nice heads-up pass all the way into the front court. Hinton for 3. Got it.
Big 3 from Hinton.
That might be a dagger as we're down under a minute and a half. They stretch it to a 9-point lead. Fabrizio guarded well by Shakir. Now he gets in the lane, tries to pick up the foul, and he does. He pauses. Crafty play a la Steph Curry there as he paused and felt the contact from behind. Shakir will pick up his second, and Fabrizio will go to the line for 2.
That was a great heads-up play from Fabrizio. Like you said, just feeling the defender's contact and just going up and creating and causing the foul.
Bends the knees and makes good on the front end. 13 now for Luca Fabrizio. Sophomore guard, second on the team in scoring behind Youssef. 2 sophomores there having a huge impact for the Cardinals. Second on the way and rims out, and Chow is there to clean it up, but can't get that to go. It dangled and fell out, but now Logan O'Connell will pick up his 4th foul on a loose ball.
I think he got him with the body bump. I think he got him on the body. Well, McGowan was in the air. I think he got him with the body as he was coming down. It's right there in front of the refs once again.
And because the Cardinals are in the bonus, McGowan will shoot 2. Both teams shooting free throws from here on out. First is good for McGowan. 1:12 to go in this game. Bulldogs ahead by 7. McGowan trying to pull it to 6. He can't. Defensive rebound by Logan O'Connell. Full court pressure, of course, by the Cardinals. Now they double team on that far sideline. O'Rourke finds Hinton across the court. Hinton for 3, no good. Offensive board, O'Rourke puts it back. His first points of the second half. He has double digits, and he's had a huge impact on this game, and he does again with a block.
What
O'Rourke, 2 hands. He rejects the Cardinals and puts them in good position with 45.9 seconds to go. Woodward picks up his 5th. He'll be sent to the bench. And Elsmore will walk to the line.
What a sequence for Connor O'Rourke. Following the offensive rebound, getting the putback, going down the other end and getting the 2-hand off the backboard rejection.
And think about that, too. He's finishing at the rim. He's got to get all the way back into the lane for that presence and rim protection. Marvelous play by big number 22, the senior Connor O'Rourke. Elsmore, deep knee bend, misses the front end. 62-53, a 9-point lead for the Bulldogs late in this game. 45.9 to go. Elsmore's second is good. He has 8 points on the night. And the Cardinals, of course, are in hurry-up mode here. Youssef fakes the 3, pivots back, now looks for Fabrizio. He'll pull short. Rebounded by Elsmore. 30 seconds to go in this one. He's double teamed, steps through, and Coach Moreno takes the timeout as he saw Elsmore double teamed and looking to be just about in trouble, not quite. And before the turnover happens, they take a timeout. 10-point lead for the Bulldogs with 27.3 seconds to go in this one. And again, before we wrap things up, again, a thank you to our BCTV and WBNH underwriters, Primary Bank, New Hampshire's bank for business, primarybanknh.com. The Wicks Insurance Group, serving New Hampshire and the Bedford community with auto, home, life, and business insurance since 1984. TheWicksInsuranceGroup.com. Interim Healthcare of Manchester, personalizing care to meet your unique health needs. InterimHealthcare.com. Nelson Real Estate of New Hampshire, your local brokerage boutique. Relationships built on trust. MrsNelsonsNeighborhood.com. And Great New Hampshire Restaurants. Food tastes better with family. Tbones.com or Copperdoor.com. Again, a quick thank you to our crew here. Harry Kozlowski helping us on the radio side for WBNH. Bill Jennings on camera. Andrew Fenn back in the studio helping us with replays. Jack Watson filling in on color tonight. Appreciate your help, Jack.
Glad to be back.
Hinton gets fouled on that far sideline. That's Corvo. He'll foul out. And Hinton will head to the line. 4-2. Corvo knows he's done for the night. Hinton 0 for 1 from the line. He has 8 points on the evening. His sharp shooting was not quite as sharp as it was on Monday night, but still coming through with 2 threes tonight.
And one in the clutch as well when it mattered most.
Front end is good for Hinton. And with 23.3 seconds left and an 11-point game, the coaches on the sideline are saying no foul, please. 2 for 2 from the line for Hinton. He has double digits. And O'Rourke comes up with almost another steal, takes a hit. 18, Chow brings it over. Travels, but still gets to the rim. Chow now has 6. 10 seconds to go in this one. O'Rourke triple teamed and he's fouled. That's Prescott picking up the foul. That's his second. And the Bedford bench feels it right now. 10-point lead, 65-55 with 6 seconds to go, and O'Rourke will try to add to his 10 points. 10-point game at halftime. 2-point game after 3. The Bulldogs were able to fend off the Cardinals. And now they built it back to 10 points and 11 as O'Rourke made good on the front end. Hits them both. He's got 12 for the game. And that'll just about do it here in this front end of the doubleheader at Bedford High School Gymnasium. Final buzzer sounds and your final score is 67-55. The Bulldogs come out with a 12-point victory. We really appreciate everybody joining us tonight. Jack, any closing thoughts?
3-point shooting wasn't all there, but any other way on the offensive end from the mid-range, kicking it in, they did a great job. Great defensive effort there. And just a great win for Bedford. Rivalry match. It's always good to beat BG at home.
Great job on the night for the boys. Again, we appreciate the crew helping us out here tonight. We're going to sign off here quickly and get settled for the game as the girls will take the court. They will also face the Bishop Guertin Cardinals. Bringing you the call is Harry Kozlowski and Bill Carter. So for Jack Watson, I'm Corey Munster-Tiger. We'll see you next time.